Hey y'all, hey, welcome to Cosmic Kiss. Hope everybody's in a positive place, in a positive space, mentally, physically, and spiritually. Alrighty. Hope this beautiful day is as beautiful to you as you are to it. Hope that we are all showing up as our best self in the best way that we know how. Woo. Alrighty, I hope everybody, like I said, is doing well. I've been resting a lot this week. Resting a whole lot this week. Alrighty. So ancestor spirit guides. The divine. What messages do you have for us today? That was a week old shuffle, but it's alright. This card's kind of big. My hand's big, but not big enough. What messages do you have for us today? May we be in a place to openly receive these, be in a place to openly accept the message, to discern what is for us and what is not for us. May these messages come from benevolent and helpful spaces. All right, our first card to come out is the Father of Coins. Okay, so whenever I see that card, it's just giving an ancestral, paternal, ancestral vibe. Our next two cards that came out are the Tower and the Hermit. I'm hearing a forewarning. Not the Hermit, I'm sorry, the Tower and the Fool. And I'm hearing a forewarning I'm getting a forewarning that a change is going to come and that a new path is going to need to be taken. I know we've been talking a lot about a lot of us having been required to forge new path. Didn't I say the Hermit card? Ain't that crazy? I said the Hermit card before the Hermit card. Crazy. Yes. So I feel like you have some ancestral, particularly a paternal or a masculine ancestor that is forewarning you about a tower coming and that a new path is going to need to be taken, and the need for solitude as this transition happens, before it happens, as it happens, and almost to get clarity on what to do after it happens. Okay, before, during, and after. All right, can we get some more messages or some more clarity on this message? Okay. All right, we got the Nine of Knives. The Nine of Knives. Okay, we got some of y'all might be, you know what? Some of you might already be in hermit mode. Some of you might already be in hermit mode. Some of you might be being asked to go in hermit mode, but whether you're in hermit mode or going in hermit mode, you're in your head about what it is that you already received in hermit mode, or even the reason why you're going into hermit mode. You already know, but you're in your head about it. And the best way I know to get out of your head is to get into your body. Get into your body. Stretch, move, unplug. Because I know that's what the Hermit card asked of us, to unplug. So unplug from devices. That's something that I've been trying to do partially successfully with our devices. We always have it in our hands. And for me, I'm always listening to something, be it music, someone talking. And I need to get back to a place where, when I used to wake up, I turned my phone, I kept my phone, well, first off, I sleep with my phone on airplane mode, but then when I wake up, like the first hour after waking up, it's like no social media, no going to listen to anything. Just sit with yourself. Shit, get up, brush your teeth, wash your face, clean the dishes, do a task around the house that you have the capacity to do, but without technology in hand. All right, get out of your head. Three of Wands. Okay, here's these three ladies, basically, I remember the card's definition based on this author, this deck's author, saying these three women are on the beaten path, or on the unbeaten path, excuse me. And they sit and they're socializing, but look, they're having a good time. They're enjoying the journey. Yeah, the path might be unbeaten, but the sis, no, none of them got their shoes on. They got their skirts on. Nobody has on combat boots. Nobody has on work clothes. You know, anything showing any sign of stress. So yes, wherever it is that you have to go on this fool's journey or whatever action that you need to take, it Hermit mode will give you the clarity you need. Almost get out of your head about how hard it may be, seeing that a lot of us I've gone through some things, like I said, to even walk the path that we're currently walking, and to be asked to deviate or to continue to make unbeaten path steps can be okay, so I don't know where I left off at because I had to take a phone call, but we ended up talking about dreams in this phone call. And ironically, in the dream that I had, that I shared, it was talking about two ladies that came to an assistance of one, and we all were, in essence, getting ready to embark on some kind of like supernatural journey. But nonetheless, I do remember talking about getting out of our heads, getting out of our heads, or getting out of our way by getting out of our heads and getting into our body on what's next on this path. And that with the Three of Wands, working together, but not working together, excuse me. Yes, working together with others, but then working together with others on the beaten path, but enjoying the journey along the way. So not getting so caught up in our head that we can't enjoy the bits of parts of the journey that we're supposed to, because yes, it may not be an easy path. Yes, it might be frightening, but just because it's frightening or aspects of it are frightening. I just saw a post yesterday that said, I'm not afraid, I'm fearful, but I'm not fearful because I'm incapable. It's just unfamiliar. So just because it's unfamiliar doesn't mean that parts of it can't be enjoyable, and it doesn't mean that you're going to fail in whatever this part is, because clearly the divine won't take you where the divine won't keep you. And I'm firm on that. God will not guide you. The source will not take you where you are not. Okay. Where you will not be kept. And then we have the star card here. And the star card is Aquarian energy, basking in the I know energy. Aquarius, so I don't know if Aquarius season is going to be important. The Hermit card is Virgo season, so maybe we have some Virgos here. The Fool card is the Aries. I know Aries season is coming up after Aquarius season. And then the Tower card is ruled by Scorpio and also Aries as well. Okay. With that said, we have a lot of transformative energy, new beginning energy, planning. Because the Virgos are very detail oriented. It's a very detail oriented and meticulous energy. The star card, the Aquarius energy, is a free humanitarian spirit, and they go on weird all over the place because they're eclectic people, but they seem to have fun along the way. I will say that much. Okay, so but what I get from this star energy though, I'll use that one. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. Alrighty, so what I get from the star card is that your angels are there guiding you, protecting you. Be free, be flowing, have fun, but also rest in I know. And the I know comes from what it is that you have learned thus far. What it is, the knowledge that you have acquired thus far. Okay? All right, the next card we have is the Wheel of Fortune, and I hear a turn of events turning in your favor. So this next part of your journey, I'm going to get that ugly finger out of the way. This next part of your journey is unfamiliar, but it's almost like a long time coming. It is overdue. It feels overdue, but it's right in divine timing. Alrighty, as this stage and phase ends, something is coming to an end, just like the Transformative Tower energy and Transformative Tower energy, but something is, the wheel is turning in someone's favor. So your work was not in vain. Your strife and what you went through has not been in vain. Okay, let me back this up just a little bit more. All right, let's do that. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so we have the Judgment card. Yeah, so as this wheel turns in someone's favor, judgment will be casted. So those who are on the right side of the scale, hard as a light as a feather, the wheel's turning in your favor. For those who are on the opposite side of the scale, still dealing with heaviness and resentment, the things are going to work in your favor as well, but they're not going to be favorable favors, if that makes sense. favorable favors. And then we have the Sun card. Let me put it to where we all can see these like we normally do. So we got the Judgment card. And that's also a balancing act. A balancing act there. But the Sun, I like that song by Kali Uchis, or if I'm saying her name right, but the sun will come out because nothing good ever comes easy. I know times get rough, but don't you give in until the flowers bloom. And that's why I like this Wheel of Fortune card, because it goes hand in hand. Don't give up until the flower blooms, but the flower must fade. So just because the flowers fade, it doesn't mean it's over. Flowers have seeds. Cycles have to recycle, you know. Cycles will recycle. They will continue to go around and around, and the sun will illuminate where you've been victorious, will shine light on where you've been victorious, where you are abundant, where you are first.